Hi there, and welcome to this video. So today we are going to have an overview of Ruby, the Ruby programming language. So Ruby is a general purpose open source programming language, mainly designed for simplicity and productivity. So which means it's designed in a very simple way so that you don't have to be distracted by the language and instead focus on the task that you want to accomplish. So Ruby has been around for a long time, so I can say nearly 30 years, about 28 years, and it's pretty solid language, and it's used nowadays in the backend, for example, of applications like Ruby on Rails, and it's in the main language, I can say. So how do you get started with Ruby? It's actually simple. If you are using a Mac, so you should already have Ruby installed in your laptop. All you have to do is to check the version. So open in your terminal, and by just saying, so Ruby, right, dash dash version, or you can say Ruby dash v. So this is going to give you your Ruby version. So for me, it's 3.2.2. It depends on when you are watching this video. So it can be more recent version or it can be a less recent version of this one. Anyways, it should be fine for you. Now, if you are using Windows, you need to install Ruby on your laptop. So you have Ruby installer, and you can just click download, and it's going to give you all the current version and its previous version. So just install it and it should be fine. All right. Now, once you install your Ruby or you have already Ruby in your laptop, it's actually simple to run. So let's clear our console and we can launch our IRB, okay, which is just read, evaluate, print loop. It's a way for us to run Ruby without running it on a file or without having to open our code editor. All right. So with IRB, so we have the Ruby environment ready, and we can just use the puts. So hello world, right? That's what we do when we are new to any programming language, I can say. So the puts is going to put whatever you give it. Mostly here we have a string, and it's going to put new line. As you can see here, it returns nil because we are not returning anything, right? If you have print, which is going to do the same, but it won't return a new line, right? So as you can see here, it's on the same line. We still have the hello world. All right, so with Ruby, we can, as with any programming language, you can do calculations, you can do additions, you can do multiplications, you have the loops. And let's see here. So 1 plus 1, right? We have 3.3 by 5, okay, 10 minus 7. So it's giving us the results of our calculations. Right, so now, so the first one I would recommend is RubyMine. So this has a paid version, but it's available a 30-day trial, and it is designed for Ruby. So that's what I would recommend to you if you are getting started with Ruby. But if you don't mind, let's say, paying the price, you can have RubyMine. But okay, so VS Code is as well a pretty used text editor for any language, actually. So I'm going to use RubyMine here, and we are going to create our first file. Okay, so I'm using RubyMine, and I can create a new project. So I'm going to create a new project here and call it so Ruby beginner tutorial. Okay, so this is a new project, and within this project, I'm going to create a new file. So we are going to create a new file, our hello world file, and we will write our Ruby code in it. So let's say a file, right? And let's call it hello underscore world.rb. So RB is the extension for Ruby, of course. All right, so this is designed for Ruby, as I say. So it comes with IntelliSense, and it helps you with debugging and a lot of stuff, actually. Let me resize that like this. Okay, so we are going to use our function. So we are going to use puts, and we are going to put so hello world like this. Okay, and to run our function, or I mean to run this file, we can open our terminal, and we are going to use the Ruby, and we can run so hello the file itself, so hello world.rb, and we have the output right there. Okay, similarly, you can put here the result of 1 plus 4 and do the same. Okay, so it returns 5. So this is how you get started with Ruby. And yeah, so try it for yourself. Try installing RubyMine or VS Code. Open the terminal and run some code with the IRB, and then create a new file and play around with. So using this puts function, you can print this phrase, or you can print any calculation you want. As long as you have a result here, you should be fine. And I'll see you on the next one.